This is the 10-year Treasury Index, ticker symbol TNX, and today it dropped 5.25%. The current yield on the 10-year is 1.17%. And as you can see by this 1-year, 1-day chart, it's been rolling over and it looks like it's heading lower. And the reason for such a big drop today, 5.25%, which is extremely volatile for a treasury bond, for the bond market, which is supposed to be stable, is because manufacturing data that came out today was low, and also fear of the Delta variant is increasing, and that is hurting the 10-year treasury yield because that's driving people to the bond market, and the yield is inverse of the bond price. So the more people are willing to pay for a bond, the lower the yield is going to be. Now, the reason for the drop in the 10-year is twofold. The first being manufacturing numbers that came out today were weak. The second reason being the Delta variant and the fears behind the Delta variant and what it could do to the US economy. And a report that came out today following manufacturing data reinforced the idea that growth may have peaked. And this was stated by Jim Barnes, the director of fixed income for Bryn Mawr Trust, driving investor into safe havens. It's the theme where supply constraints may be constraining economic growth. However, if you've been following this channel, you know that I am a bull when it comes to economic growth for the United States, and I am a bull in thinking that the 10-year is going to rebound and it's going to get back to 1.75% to 2%. And I personally believe that certain sectors are going to thrive when we see a rebound in the 10-year. But patience is a virtue here, and I am going to continue to add to the stocks that I think are going to benefit when we finally see a reversal in the 10-year. Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. But right now, I think the stock market is setting itself up for a position where it could rally and we could see higher highs by the end of the month. Tom Lee at Fundstrat thinks that we could see 4,400 in the S&P 500 by the end of this month, and I tend to agree with him.
I think the probabilities of rates rising more than consensus expects is what we think will happen in August if the Delta variant starts to roll over. So I think interest rates and cases and markets are all kind of connected here, but really over the next couple weeks, we think that plays out favorably for stocks.
The reason being is because if we can get over fears of the Delta variant and we start to see a rebound in the 10-year, both of those are going to create a rally in the stock market. And the number one thing that's hurting the economy right now is supply chain constraints, which is because of COVID. And if we can get over that and we can open up the supply chain again, people want to buy things. There is a ton of liquidity sitting on the sidelines, ready to enter into the stock market. They just have to take some of the risk off the table with the 10-year and the Delta variant. And I think when fear subsides in both of those, you are going to see a rally in the stock market. And the stocks that I think are going to benefit the most are stocks that benefit in a reflationary trade. So the main sector that I can think of and the main stock that I think plays this very well is Ally Financial, because it's a bank, it's an online bank, ticker symbol ALLY. And I think with the current valuation of Ally and the situation with the 10-year increasing and a bull market, they will do very, very well. And you also combine the dividend yield and the share buybacks, which increase your current valuation of the shares you own. I think that that stock is going to do very well. But needless to say, it takes patience in the market. We could see the 10-year drop tomorrow. We could see a sell-off tomorrow following a drop, or the 10-year can rebound tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen each day. All I know is that I think it's a high probability that we overcome this Delta variant situation, the 10-year increases, and we make money in the long run. I'm bullish on the stock market still. I'm bullish on US economic growth, and I'm bullish on the positions that I talk about on this channel. But with all that being said, mi gente, that wraps it up for this video. If you want to know what stocks I'm buying on a daily basis, you can join the Patreon, get access to that Discord server where we have over 500 investors and we talk stocks and cryptos every single day. We learn from each other, we grow from each other, and we make money together. It's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun, and this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. Dale.